house. Sometimes Andy and I talk about books and book-related things, and today I'm going to be talking about rereading the Maximum Ride series by James Patterson. This is a part of my childhood reread series. If you have not seen that series yet, there are several other videos from several other books, including like middle grade as well as young adult books that came out in like 2012. I am with my best friends Carly and Bella, and Cotter also, and we will be talking, I'll be telling them about Maximum Ride. I don't believe that they read it in high school, so that just makes it extra spicy.
Never read a book.
Carly's illiterate. Maximum Ride was really popular in 2012. It was around the time of the like dystopian hype that books got a lot during like my high school years, so you were in middle school. And James Patterson at the time was known mostly for writing really fucked up like horror, mystery, thriller books, and my parents were deeply concerned about me getting James Patterson books and had to read them first before I could read them because they were just very concerned about the content. Maximum Ride is about these kids, they're bird kids.
Like, how are they bird kids though?
They got wings.
Do they have feathers?
The wings have feathers.
Makes them bird kids and not angels?
They were experimented on to become bird kids.
Those sound like angels to me.
A little less holy. Done it.
So in the first book you meet Maximum Ride, like her name is Max. She gave herself that, her name is Maximum. She calls herself Max.
No parents got it.
Right, so they were broken out of the lab that they were created in by, like a mother carried them, like they were birthed, but they were experimented on and now have wings and like powers individually. They each have like powers, and their like person who freed them disappeared, and so now they are just these kids who live on their own. Max is like 14, and then FANG is like the other one that's around her age. And then there is a blind one whose name I can't think of right now. One other boy, two other boys. Angel, who is like 6.
She's not an angel.
Not an angel, that's just her name. And then another girl.
Were they all like are they? Do they take traits from different ants? Or
They're all birds. They're all bird kids.
Okay.
Let me get the rest of their names.
The
two boys are Iggy, he's the blind one. Gazzy, I think he passes really dangerous gas, and that was his superpower.
Oh
and then
God.
And then Nudge is the girl.
Okay.
And she's older than Angel, younger than the other two boys. And she's like a fashionista. I don't remember what her superpower is. Oh, like she can touch things and just like knows stuff about it.
Cool.
And then Iggy, all I remember is that he's blind. Angel, at first, her only power is that she can convince people to like give her things and like do things, which like is a very dangerous power for a 6-year-old. Cotter does not have that power.
She does over me.
Y'all are just weak. That's the difference. Is y'all are just weak. Max and FANG don't have powers as far as I'm concerned, other than the power to be incredibly annoying. So, in the first one, Angel gets captured in the first book because of course.
How many are there, by the way?
10 or 11 or 12.
Woo, that's a lot.
I stopped at 6.
Are they all like? Are they thick books?
No, the audiobooks. So first, because the series has been out for such a long time, there are abridged versions of the audiobooks that, not even sped up, are only like 4 hours long.
I don't really have anything to reference because I've never listened to an audiobook.
So anyway, Maximum Ride. So the abridged books are shorter, but some of the abridged books are they're like music based. So they have like special soundtracks made for the abridged versions.
Does the music play when you're...
It plays while you're listening to the audiobook, which when you're listening to an audiobook on 3 times speed.
That sounds really chaotic.
It's upsetting. It's bad.
So
it's very bad.
So they would talk over the...
Mm-hmm.
What's the purpose of that? I feel like that's
vibes.
Okay. I don't know, Carly.
It's just supposed to be vibes, I don't know.
Okay.
Publisher vibes.
Okay. So Max and FANG obviously have like a weird romantic stress, even though they grew up as siblings, and that's not weird. And they parent all of these other children as 14-year-olds, as you do. And they're basically, the first book is basically their journey to save Angel and like get Angel back from the bad guys. And the bad guys have created another set of bird kids that are even more fucked up than the maximum ripe kids. Like they're super strong. They're super strong and like able to be mind controlled by the lab people. And so, but they're also just like 14-year-olds.
Of course.
Right. So that's the first book. It's like they get Angel and they get her back and they like learn more about the lab and stuff and like they find their files and they're like gonna go find their real parents who gave them away to science. Like that seems like a terrible idea to go find
That does
their
seem
real
like a
parents,
really
but
bad idea.
some of them had like their kids stolen, so like that's fair. But some of them definitely just
What's
sold
like-
their children to this
What kind of world is this? Does this
our
take-
world.
Like present day?
Present day for like 2010 when the first book came out, like 2009, 2010.
What the hell? This is all very dark.
Yes.
This is very dark.
Yes. Yes. So
Wow.
then, I don't really remember what happens in the second and the third book. They were good though, but I don't really remember what happens. They're basically, so the reason that I don't really remember is because like it's basically them trying to like figure out where they came from, figure out why they were made, and also take down these like bad bird kids.
That's so much stuff to do. That's
Right.
a lot.
It's a lot to
I have to ask of a
overwhelmed.
kid, you know?
And also while all this is happening, Angel just keeps getting powers, like more and more
Is
powers.
it explained?
No.
Oh.
Which, like, a 6-year-old really doesn't need to be all powerful.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like nobody does
That's
actually,
like
but
one tantrum away from the apocalypse.
that's literally. I feel like it would be the same outcome if he was.
If the planet owned a parrot.
And yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
no. So they defeat the bad bird kids, and you would think like, cool, series over, no more books, except that there's 12 books, and that's only book 3. So after that, James Patterson completely lost the plot. He decided that what they have to save, they now have to save the world from
I really
global
hate
warming.
No. No. No.
What? That's like I'm getting like secondhand embarrassment a little bit. Because that's just so. I don't know.
So, Saving the World and Other Extreme Sports and Final Warning are the next 2 books, and they are like Angel learns how to talk to animals, and she can talk to the whales, and the whales are like dying, and so they
Seems like
have
something
to
a whale would say.
right, and so they have to keep that from happening. And there's like a corporation that wants to use.
Of course, there's always a corporation.
Wants to hire the bird kids to be like spokespeople for them.
Bird influencers.
Bird influencers, but this is
Okay.
like before, you know, Instagram
Influencers.
Yeah.
influencers. So, wants them to be that, but also like they're the ones that like they kidnap Max's like actual biological mother that Max has a relationship with. They kidnap her and tie her up and put her on a boat to like make Max come so that she doesn't save the world from global warming, because like they want the planet to die. It's like
I mean, honestly,
I'm not really sure who that
in
is.
this scenario like this.
I know who. What is the like besides that? Is there another desired outcome? Is there anything?
Oil? I think it's something to do with oil
Always.
and money.
Okay.
Always.
America.
Right.
Got it.
Right. So then you think, cool, we've lost the plot. We should probably stop having books. But then we have 2 more books, and this is where I stopped. Was it at the last 2 books? But there's like more after that too. But I couldn't anymore. So the next books are Max and FANG are the books, and Max like is no longer like a bad bitch, like I take care of my family, I'm out to save them, like whatever. She's just like, anyway, FANG, all of my motivations, FANG.
I can't relate to any of that.
Which is just like exhausting because the character, not that much time has also passed between these books, like maybe a year and a half.
Okay.
That name.
What's the
makes
age at that
So now
point?
she's like 15, 16.
I mean, it's on brand for 15,
Yeah, I
16 year old,
Right.
but like
So
also
I
nobody
don't
wants to
want-
read that. I didn't want
Yeah.
to live it. I
Yeah.
definitely don't want to read it.
Right. Right. And FANG has like a girlfriend anyway. So to make things like spicy, a lab created Max's perfect mate. and it's a boy. I think his name's Dylan. So basically, this boy, like an actual human boy, died in a car accident. So they took his body and like made him the perfect mate for Max, and then introduced him to Max.
That's really some creepy, fucked up shit.
How does he feel about this, and how does Max feel about this?
So he was made for Max, so he's like good. He's good with it. Max is just very confused because she, you know, likes him a lot because perfect mate, but also like Fang.
Yeah.
So that's, you know, very confusing. And then Fang like disappears.
Is that explained?
So no, and so then he like leaves a note and is like, I'm out. Because he's been blogging this whole time about how they're saving the planet.
There are a lot of elements here.
Yeah.
A lot to work with.
Right.
Oh.
Right.
Much to unpack.
Oh, and Angel gets more and more unhinged, just like low key. Oh, and she gets a dog that talks for some reason.
I feel like, okay, if I had to critique anything, it would be, I feel like there's too much going on with Angel. Like, way too much.
Yeah, no, in the
going
last
on.
2 books it was just like, well, I don't want to figure out how to make this plot work, so now Angel has a new power and it fixes the problem.
This reminds me of like J.K. Rowling.
No, it's
Talk about
like
that.
I'm sorry.
Book 2.
I can't censor it.
it's like he put like a poll up on social media.
Yes.
Where do you think this plot should go? And gave them like unlimited answers, and they did all of them. Like he did every single
Google
I think he had a
suggestion.
ghostwriter or something like
Yeah,
that.
he was like, oh, she has 17 new powers. Dope. All right, I got 12 books to make this work. Sprinkle them all in.
So, yeah, Fang like leaves, and so Dylan, I think, is the new Fang, basically. Family dynamic. Angel's real mad about it, and like Max is like, hey, you shouldn't be using your powers to like manipulate people, it's fucked up, and Angel's like, I'll kill you, and it's just like very weird because she's like 7.
That is very weird.
And I don't really know a 7-year-old, like she's got a lot of trauma. They kept her in like a dog, but they also regularly talk about like their memories of being kept in dog crates in these labs that they were experimenting on. Like they regularly discussed remembering this, which is like very fucked up.
I feel when you're reading it, does it read as fucked up as it does when you're like repeating it right now?
No.
Does that read?
No.
Okay.
No, because they're just like 14-year-olds talking about him, and you're just like, okay.
Because when you're relaying that information, you're just like, damn.
Yeah.
That's a huge human rights violation.
But they have
like
bird
that
wings, so
sometimes.
I feel like they have bird wings, so I feel like that you know.
What?
Already.
Yeah, what?
No, I feel like experimenting on children was already a human
Oh.
rights violation. Like,
You're right.
I feel like that part.
I thought you were gonna say bird people don't deserve rights, in which case that is very, very not what I stand for. So
I don't really know where I stand on the bird people rights.
I think depending on the
know where
bird
he
person.
stands.
He doesn't think that bird people should exist. I already know.
He-
So, I don't remember what happened in Fang, it doesn't matter. The reason that I didn't read the other books is because I was reading about them, and like, the next book is like their 20-year anniversary, like, reunion.
This feels like.
And like, Max and Fang have a child together, but Fang wasn't like in the picture or something, and Angel is just an absolute psychopath.
Oh my god.
And I think they have to like fight Angel, like I think that that's the plot.
This is very reminiscent of something else, and I just had the thought, but the thought is gone right now. So if I remember, I'll.
They did make a manga series out of these books also, and the art looks really cool.
I feel like I might enjoy it as a manga, but I'm not enjoying it as a retelling. Wow.
I feel like with all
I was
the-
obsessed with these books as a kid. Like, I loved these books. Me and my best friend at the time, we were obsessed with them. We were excited when new books came out. We fell for every fan cam video that came out that led us to believe there was going to be a movie. We were like ready for that movie, which apparently does exist now.
What?
Yeah, there's a Maximum Ride movie. I just have not watched it because I care about myself.
Okay.
When was it released? CW.
It's getting real.
Real shitty.
2016.
That wasn't that long ago. What the hell? Whoa.
Why do you think you were created in the first place?
They're not human. The most dangerous mistake is to think of them as if they are.
See, put them in
They
cages.
experimented on us like lab rats.
These are pretty big cages.
And now we have to run and hide just to stay alive.
everything was alive.
Jenna Marbles? Did you see that?
No way.
She worked on this?
I almost lost you. And you're willing to risk everything.
They know we're here.
If we can't control them, they're expendable.
I feel like I was more interested in the series if they had literally any other ability, but like it just seems like teenage angsty
6 children
angels.
genetically crossbred with avian DNA.
That's a very
Fly around the
interesting
country
way.
to discover their origin.
Did you just say take flight? Yeah. Oh, that's horrible.
That's real bad.
That's bad.
That's the worst.
No wonder why I didn't know that.
Yeah, Jenna Marbles was an executive producer of the film.
Okay, well now I want to love it because I love me some Marvels, but like. Ooh.
Oh, and they like refer to their group as the flock. Just
Absolutely not.
yeah.
Mm-mm. Nope.
And the bad bird kids are the erasers.
What are they, like white out?
Oh, and like Max does manage to kill the leader of the erasers and then finds out that that's her half brother.
There's so
Extra
much.
spicy
I
drama.
can't. There's too much going on.
There's
I can't
so
keep up.
many. There are so many different. I feel like plot points.
That's not. No.
Is it over? Is it done? Is it done?
No, so he just released a new
No.
book in the series like last year? Like a reboot
How?
about like maximum rights like child.
What?
Okay, Stephen King.
James Patterson, yeah.
Okay, so how many books are there now?
No, it's not that.
There should not be.
No shade, but like.
Well, I feel like, I mean, it's just like any TV show. Like, people, you have to know when to put
stop.
it away. Because you're gonna ruin it.
How many times are we gonna traumatize children and then give them superpowers for human entertainment? Like,
Seriously.
we're not interested in anything else now. Like, we just want to watch superheroes over and over and over again.
I wouldn't even class them as superheroes. They're just
No, they're
fucking
just, like,
weirdo
annoying
kids with avian DNA, apparently.
Like, why did they get like 7 eyes or like tentacles or like?
No, they just got wings.
No, that's
Can
so
they even
boring.
do anything with the wings?
They can fly.
Boring.
So, like, is that it?
They can also hide their wings somehow, which I'm really not
Probably
sure how
like
that
can they
works.
souffle with their wings? Do they
Well, I
have
mean, like,
dexterity? Can they shoot
They
a
can
ball?
like heal really quickly, and they're like super
Okay.
fast, and they're
Okay.
super
Can
strong.
they shoot a ball with their wings? Like arms behind their back,
I don't know.
wings technically
Also,
also
like, I'm
behind
thinking
their
about the fact
back.
that, like, in all of the pictures and stuff, these wings are, like, massive, but they talk about, like, just hiding them to go to,
Almost
like, regular
reminiscent of
school,
an
and I'm
angel?
just like, how are you
Wow.
hiding them? Where are they going?
That's not how it works for birds or people.
The trailer made it look like a tattoo that suddenly
Yeah.
appears and then breaks out into.
No, that's
which-
not how it works in the
That's
books.
an infection. Like that's not.
That's like, you know, having your tattoo melt off. That's not.
No.
That's that.
No thanks.
So I still have no idea what it's even about besides the fact that there are bird
It's
kids.
about bird kids.
Okay. And how much time, well, you said that one of the books, it's like 20 years has passed, or there's
Like a 10-year.
So it's
yeah.
a teenage, all the same flavor X-Men remake.
all the same flavor.
We don't even have different powers. They all have.
Except
one.
Angel.
Yeah, Angel has every power.
Okay, but like that's so dumb that they gave all the rest of the powers
Angel
to like,
is the dark phoenix. So.
No, see, yeah, no, I'm not. We already watched this happen. I'm not. No, I will just watch X-Men. Like, thanks though. It's
They're
cute.
hotter. It's fine. They're
Yeah.
adults. Like.
There's some spice in there.
Is there any gay stuff? I don't know.
2012.
Is there any
Read the
gay
room.
stuff?
Read
I'm
the
Carly. Is there any gay
Do
stuff?
I look like I'm queer?
I have to ask. I'm legally obligated. It is Pride Month.
This is my friend Carly. She just wants to know there's gay stuff.
Y'all got gay stuff there?
I ain't going if there's no gay stuff. Yeah, no, there's no gay stuff.
So which gays are going?
You
Do I
don't
know
have gay
anybody?
stuff and it's Pride Month and you don't
Probably
edit it
everyone.
in, then you're homophobic.
Well, I'm exhausted. I feel like I just read that series.
It took me like 3 days to get through the ones that I did.
And is every single one a short, like relatively short one?
yeah.
Every single one.
So that movie's like 6 of them?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
No, I don't want this. I don't want this. No.
So how do you
You don't
feel
want
about
our
them
kids to
today?
save the planet. No, I don't know why I liked them as a kid. So literally the first 3 books though, or first like 2 and then half of the 3rd one, 5-star reads. They were very good books. I enjoyed them a lot. Everything after that was like, what the fuck is happening right now? Is this a different series? Did I
4.5 stars for the rest.
4.5 stars in the bucket with Lauren Huff's book.
Cotter, your face looks hilarious when you do that.
So no, I will not be reading Maximum Ride. I will not be purchasing them for my children to read.
Good. Only gay books. Gay children's books.
No, there's been some that I've reread and enjoyed that are not gay, but I would let my children read because they tell you to question authority at all times.
Interesting.
And those are the books that I read as a child.
Yeah,
so.
interesting. Yeah.
I will say that Maximum Ride do be telling you to question the government.
I have read
Yeah.
one series, or part of one series. What was it? Alex Rider?
Yes.
About the kid who was a spy? For
Yes.
Yeah.
Spy.
That's kind of what that.
There's something you can't expect from me, and that's the unexpected. So yeah, that was my childhood rereads. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did not enjoy this video, let me know what I can do in the comments down below to make it better. If you did read Maximum Ride as a kid and enjoyed it, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know in the comments down below. The next books that I will be reading, I believe, is the House of Night series, which is going to make me throw myself into oblivion, but let me just double check on that one. Yes, the next books that I will be reading for my next childhood rereads is the House of Night series, which is a vampire series from 2012 that everyone has highly recommended, and I already know is going to be very painfully straight. So, stay tuned for that one. Like I said, if you like this video, let me know. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share. I will see you guys next week at Tuesday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time and Thursday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Don't forget to take your meds and drink your water. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Bye.